According to the annual Homeless Assessment Report, over 500,000 Americans were identified as being homeless in the United States. In Florida alone, there are over 31,000 homeless people. To beautify John Prince Park and also provide an alternative to the homeless who have found shelter there, the Palm Beach County Parks and Recreation Department, in partnership with the Community Services Department, the Salvation Army, the Homeless Coalition, and DebtHelper.com, created the Parks-to-Work program. One of the first participants who jumped at this opportunity is a lifelong Palm Beach County resident and retired Navy veteran named Mark.
So this is where I started out, between here and John Prince Park, back and forth, living here most of the time and at John Prince. And I got contacted by Palm Beach County Community Services while I was in the woods under, in the middle of the night, with a sheriff that guided them out. And there was also someone there from the Veterans Administration. And they informed me of a way to go from homeless. And I went from there and went to John Prince Park, and a nice ranger there named Tim Yancey told me about the Parks to Work program and that I should try to sign up for that. And I did, and that's how I got started. So a typical day, they would pick us up out at the Center of Hope, run by the Salvation Army, and we'd work all day. They'd take us to the park, several parks sometimes, different parks, not always John Prince. And then we'd have lunch, and at the end of lunch, we'd get classes from different companies with different entities would come through, like DebtHelper.com would come through and teach us about, how to financially get better. And PNC Bank came out and they worked with DebtHelper.com to get us bank accounts, checking accounts, and even, we had to take a course through the bank, and we got certificates for that. We got certificates for every course we took, and a lot of the financial stuff is what has kept me still going after the program. It's just that information has helped me to save and not spend as much because I'm not working as much. So I needed to figure out how to use my money better, and they were really great at that. This is my place where I moved in a year and 3 months ago, something like that, with the help of the Parks to Work program. And they worked alongside Faith, Hope, Love Charities and decided that they would let them find my housing because they handle a lot of veteran stuff. And this is where I live at, is all vets. And that's really nice of the landlord to do that. He doesn't have to do that. He does this purposely just for veterans. So one of the things I also do here is I help fix the place up so the landlord doesn't have to call somebody in and takes them forever to get here sometimes. One of the things I've done is I fixed the wall, which had a rot because the people that put the AC in didn't run the drain properly. So I re-ran the drain properly. I re-drywalled the wall. I still have to sand it and paint it. And, I clean the property and do stuff like that all the time. Help my buddies all the time. And that's part of why I like it here, is because we all know each other now, And the other thing I do on my spare time is I play with my fountain, which is a lot of fun for me. And I just wanted to say thank you to all the entities that were involved, and I can't remember all of them because there was a lot of them. But we had Parks to Work program. We had the Lord's Place that helped us with some of the things. We had DebtHelper.com, PNC Bank, and Faith, Hope, Love Charities all got together and were involved in this whole thing, and that's how I ended up here and not homeless, and I never will be again.